opportunity. I think it was really attractive. I think what really got me was the pitch that I could like play and be more, I guess, creative and like free in how I played. And yeah, a great opportunity.
How's your first spring as a Jayhawk going?
It's going good. I've really enjoyed it. There's differences that come with it, but yeah, I think it's been going well.
What do you mean by being able to play more creatively and more freely? Like, what does that look like from a practical standpoint?
I think like with the scheme at Michigan State, it was kind of like you had to fit into a glove in order to play like defensive end there. But here, I feel like it's more like, it's 3rd and 5. David, we need you to stop, like go out and do it like within the play call, obviously, but just be able to just play like more free. Yeah.
They've talked about using him at both defensive end spots. What's that been like?
Yeah, older guy, starting to pick up similarities with defenses that you learn. I learned both rush and stud, and I've been playing both over the spring, and whatever it takes to get on the field and make plays and help the team. Yeah.
What for you is the main difference between those two different positions?
I think rush, playing in the field, it's a lot more coverage. Being able to play in space, cover guys, some quick cats out there. But yeah, and then stud, obviously more getting down and 3 techs and 4 eyes, whatever it may be, more physical down there. Yeah.
Is there an area you're most comfortable with right now, or area we're trying to improve, I guess, with those?
Just both. I think definitely the coverage aspect, playing rush, I need to work on, and stud, getting down in there, taking doubles. Big old offensive lineman. Yeah.
What was the process like for you coming from Michigan State to here?
The portal's crazy. It was, I think, I don't remember what day it was. I think Friday it opened up, and then I was getting a whole bunch of calls, and then Kansas was really pushing it. I got on a flight out here Saturday morning, the next morning. So, it was great. I loved it. I went on another visit, and then I pretty much made my decision like that day, later that day or the day after, and I was coming here. Yeah.
Did you know anything about Kansas or have any preconceived notions about it?
No,
you came here?
To be honest, no. I don't, especially not Kansas football. I know basketball. I know Michigan State, Kansas kind of basketball schools, but no, to be honest.
Did
no.
anything surprise you, I guess, maybe just about KU, Lawrence, the town?
Yeah, I didn't know the stadium. That's pretty impressive, putting it up. And then Gil Sayers, I didn't know he came here. So, yeah, those I'd probably say the biggest. And Lawrence, just Kansas, you'd expect a small town, but it's nice. It's cozy. Yeah.
What did you learn at Michigan State? Like, what were some of the big takeaways you had just from your time playing there?
We had a great defensive coordinator, Joe Rossi. He's still there. Just becoming a student of the game. Big Ten, that's big time. And, yeah, I became a lot smarter, I'd say, at Michigan State.
Can you talk about the competition and depth within your position group?
Yeah, we got a lot of good players. Right now, Leroy Harris, Alex Bray, myself, Dak Brinkley, Garrett Martin, Adrian Hawley, and then the freshman Hunter Higgins. And we've all been rotating. I think he's had a bit of an injury. But, yeah, we're going to play a lot of guys. We'll be rotating as defensive ends.
In terms of Coach Deneen, what's something that you've maybe learned from him in the short time that you've been here?
Yeah, I really like him. He's young, so he gets it. But I learned, you just pick different things up from different coaches. That's one thing I have learned, that like you pick one thing up from a different coach, and then you pick up another thing, and then you just get better as a player overall. I'd say he's taught me a lot about like protecting my chest and my shoulders in pass rush, and that's been really helpful.
What's the most difficult part about making an adjustment and changing schools?
I think moving, to be honest. Yeah, I drove home from Michigan to North Carolina, and then drove out here with my mom, and yeah, moving sucks. I hate it, to be honest. So no more. Yeah, but honestly, I'd say moving. Yeah.